Stadium in Eugene. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Bruins will kick off.
No. Tripping on the side. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good old. No, man, you gotta move, player. You gotta move, player. See, you don't know how to do it, so that means you gotta move. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. You gotta move. Going up, Bubba. Hey, look at me. You better go find you something else to do. Okay. You want me to put you out? Go find you something to do, Bubba. Wah, wah, wah. Are you gonna cooperate? Are you gonna cooperate? You're not gonna come here then. Bye. Bon voyage.
And here we go.
Bon voyage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
I don't care. You're not watching TV, dude. Find something else to do. Go read a book.
Will take the field first.
Okay.
The old saying is that a tight end is a quarterback's best friend. And, David, if that's the case, these two couldn't be chummier.
Yeah, I mean, they know exactly where they're at. They're on the same page. Both of them are superstars. And, Jesse, when you got a tight end, you can move around. You can feature in the slot. He can block. He can catch it. He can run after the catch. A quarterback that's already great, he knows to find that cat.
And that's incredible in this offense when you think about it, David. There's a lot of...
Makes a grab and room to run. They corral him out
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. At midfield, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football, and guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from him up to this point.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
They'll run it. It's Davison. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
Fuck, man.
Here we go. Ready to go. Right back to it.
Damn.
Got a little grass. Snowed under by the defense. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured duck. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the back. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
You're going to troll me right now. As soon as I start playing, you're going to start trolling me. I don't care. That's your mama.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Don't give me printer access.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Leave it alone. It's not a shredder. Not
on the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bruins offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Throwing, Imaliama. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Deafening noise. Here's Ucla. Flips it out in the flat. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Looking to throw, it's Ucla.
Come on, man. Hey, stop.
I think he wanted to run before he secured it. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship. This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
That's a face mask, gang.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Knight. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here's Ucla to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now Ucla takes the easy throw in the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force it.
He's got it, first down and more. They bring him down, but once again, this offense moves the chains on fourth down to keep the drive alive. The run inside, it's Knight. Could be an alley.
Nope.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UCLA.
I don't know how to take, boy.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good.
Take, boy.
You want to keep your offense on the field? wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man,
play
there's
drive,
nothing
4
more
minutes.
demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but
4
to give up
minutes.
the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole.
Don't think about it. Stop, boy. Stop. No. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Oh. You want some chicken and rice? And carrots? Do you eat carrots now? Banana. 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 Come on, really? I hope you know how to peel the rest of it too. It's on you, Bubba. That's how you feel. Catch your leg. Couch it slip. Couch your leg. Banana. Banana. It's amazing. What? If your boy won't be, roll with it. If your boy won't beef, we can roll with it. Bra-ta-ta-ta. Bra-ta. Bra-ta. Ah. Get out, Pop. Get out my shit. Get out my shit. Get out my shit. Get your ass out my shit. Get out. Uppercut. And you got put out. Where I put my remote at? Better get up. Cause I got a fart and I got the silent but deadly. I'm clearing the whole block out and I ain't saying nothing. I ain't making no noise. I'm just gonna clear the whole block out. I'm just gonna clear the block out. Stop. I'm finna throw you over there.
The field.
Get out,
Man,
you
that's
scallywag.
frustrating.
I gotta focus.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's Davison.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Dante Moore.
Oh, shit, he dragged.
Got his man. Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
It's your mama? Okay.
On the ground, it's Davison. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
I just whooped his ass.
And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play.
You have a great day. What is
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun.
Huh? It'd be a nice place to have a date.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Yeah, I would be here for today. No, I did go, yeah.
Moore. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Day on Wednesday. I was on Thursday.
Well, I know at the end of last year, a lot of people were wondering what was going to happen with Dante Moore. Was he going in the draft? People were talking about him being the first overall pick after that blowout loss in the playoff to Indiana. He decided to come back, and no one is happier than Dan Lanning at Oregon and the fans. And by the way, this quarterback room now, David, loaded. Of course, they got Dylan Raiola from Nebraska.
Oh, he threw a pick.
Intercepted, big play, stop.
But no, yeah, they
no real chance on the return,
they do,
but they got it at the 34.
You know, Dedrick, they got like Dedrick.
QBs have to understand.
With the median in the
when I'm
middle,
throwing
they
against
have food
zones, I
trucks
got
on
to
both sides
manipulate
of
guys
their
in my
median.
eyes. I might have
There
to
may be
look
about
one direction
10
to create an
food trucks out
opening
there.
to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to
It
use
be like-
touch.
it
It's
really be
really
about
hard when all
10
eyes
to
are
12
on me,
food trucks,
and you could tell
like
the
on both
quarterback
sides
was
of the
not
road.
ready and did not make a good throw.
Boy, I hope that was a sophomore or freshman.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Iamaleava. Complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, yeah.
There's some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact.
Oh, my
The
God.
great Jackie Robinson also
As soon
played
as I
running back
hit
for
the
UCLA.
gas.
You know he's smiling down from heaven watching that
As
last
soon
game.
as I hit the gas,
After
he
the
grabbed me.
productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lee. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Off the
Too slow.
RPO, complete. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Knight.
Out the way, Bo.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen them. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it.
Oh, that was talking about fight.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is
like
taking some punches.
Everywhere.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that.
We will not play that.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bruins.
Hurry up and snap it. 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 Snap it.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
No, he had grapes and then
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Sam's open tomorrow.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I love the idea by the offense here on 3rd down close to the goal line, trying to get one of their best playmakers in space with the push pass. But I love the defense, understanding where the ball is, great eye discipline. They rally to it, and they get the TFL now setting up 4th down.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. The run inside. It's Davison. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion.
Oh, boy.
Here's more to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Both y'all finna get home?
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
Okay.
He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the run, it's Thomas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Get somewhere big
Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this ground.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Knight.
Jump, fool.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Snap to the back.
Oh, yes, sir. Better hit that edge.
Headed to the goal line. Touchdown.
What do the lonely do?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Christmas.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas, situationally in the game, coaches are always harping on
I
them.
dare
They
you
have
to do it if you
executed
have.
perfectly.
And they did tack
That's what
on
I
the
thought.
extra point.
Go in there and eat your yogurt, bro. Before I eat it. Yeah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball
Get out of here,
will come
laughing
out
like
to the
Uncle Aaron.
25-yard line.
Why you laughing like Uncle
Inside
Aaron?
30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive
You
they are on
real
this
laugh.
drive. Looking for a crease. It's Davis. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half.
They skied, Chad. They skied.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conrad.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas taking on the number 14, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Longhorns with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Okay, I appreciate
Now back to your game inside Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Won a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
What? Oh, no. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, that chicken look like that Korean barbecue chicken, for real. Stop, boy. Come on back. Come on out. Come on out. Okay, I appreciate it. Come on out. What? They had worried me so much today. I done fucking sent out. I done pulled out some equipment and shipped it to New York. And now I'm in fucking meetings and shit. I'm like, bruh.
Right now?
No, I'm talking about like as far as jumping back and forth and stuff. And then they had other people on site dealing with the cameras and stuff. I'm like, yeah, dang, y'all killing me today. And then I still gotta do that stuff resetting those devices. I gotta do that shit on the 15th. All right, scoot back. Yeah, man, it's not enough room in here. It's not enough room in here for both of us, dude. It's not enough room in here.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they...
Bye-bye. 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 Go finish your food. Go finish your food. Bye-bye. 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 Get on me, boy.
The 21. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Bruins head coach coming out of the locker room. This is exactly what he expected from two undefeated teams, very closely matched opponents, and that's exactly how it played out in the first half. But he believes his team is better, and they can make some noise here to start the second half. I'll let you know on how things are developing here on his sideline as the game goes on. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground.
Bruh, come on.
Hard-hitting tackle.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Throwing, Imaliama. Unloads to the right out.
Damn.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Don't let him return that.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
Trying to get at the jump.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Ooh.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Running inside.
There, boy.
It's Davison.
There, boy.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
Somebody's going to kiss me. I know somebody back there.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Throwing more. Got his man. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field and everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Touchdown, Ducks!
Get there, bro. I hit square. What do you want me to do? Go for the ball?
There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Might as well stick with him. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
I don't need it.
Right down the middle.
Right down Central Pike. Right down Central Pike.
Inside, and he eluded the defense, and
Ra-ta-ta.
touchdown, UCLA.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness,
right
the
down
vision, the
Pike.
speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
All right, we need another peak. That would do
Here
us
comes the
wonders
Duck
right
offense to get the drive started. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
Somebody.
They'll run the RPO. And
nobody look at the ball.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Dante Moore. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Get that up. Big
Takes
boy.
a hit as he fires.
Get back there.
Another incompletion on third down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Iamaleava to throw.
Yes, sir.
Got his man on the right. There he goes. Really good
damn green jersey. Why did turn it?
Chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Why did not change the
jersey? It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Bringing the heat.
Oh!
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late.
I'm glad they made it where they can drop.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Trying to move them.
What is happening?
He's knocked out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
How y'all feel?
Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Iamaleava trying to set up the screen. Across to 15. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
All right, buddy, I'm going to
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back right in behind them and pick up the first.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
On the move, it's Lee. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Field goal is good, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
We don't play that wear and tear shit over here. Change any color. You get the ball less. Gotta feed Matthew.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
What's everybody doing? Pick.
Hold it, finds his man on the left. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
That's how I did.
More to the
Man,
air
I'm running
again.
back. Okay.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What a
He'll
play.
be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab in their space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Got an alert.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Bruins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Unloads quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got his man on the outside. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. There is no doubt, at this point of the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore makes the catch. Fouls through the defense. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's got him wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go.
A shot toward the end zone, and it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Step 1 by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
He makes the grab for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by a single possession late. Minute and a half to go, and to have a chance, they have to recover this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And David...
Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the...
Maybe some room here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Motion from the wide receiver. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
And into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And the offense takes control of this football game late. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Moore to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. At the 20. Smashes through the tackle. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Okay.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
It's complete to the right. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Well, he gets the first down on that one. I think if he could do it over, though, he would do his best to stay inbounds and try to bleed as much clock. With the lead right now, obviously the clock is their ally. That's something that they're going to work more on in practice as the season progresses.
Look out, he's got room. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us